Batman never needs the Batbee. Well, I guess now he knows to fix it. But actually, speaking of which, before he did this, we skipped over another part that I thought was really dumb. One of the things they were trying to do while Tut was driving away was activate some weird-ass device where Batman could control the Batmobile with his voice. Now, it didn't work,
and it
which
went
makes
on the
me...
fritz because he's just like, well, they were made by human hands, and sometimes that's not exactly...
Yeah, which is my question of, like, okay, first of all, why did we see that? Because that whole scene was pointless. But second of all, like, if he had this, or he was at least trying to invent this, how come, like, the other 5 times the Batmobile's been stolen, he didn't try this? Or is this him just going, well, it's been 5 times they've tried to steal it, let's try and build this. I don't know. But
maybe they just built it with haste, and that's why it didn't work.
Because, he just sort of pulls this out as if this is a normal thing. But it doesn't work, so who cares? And now we're back to King Tut being launched into the air, and then he lands fucking head
first. And they're
first.
just, like, looking up.
Yeah.
And then he just, all of a sudden, bang, comes crashing down on the car Batman and Robin were driving.
Straight up, head first, onto the car.
And then he's just like, whoa.
What the fuck?
And then Batman knocks him in. Like, dude, he just got launched. You're going to punch him in the face?
He just knocks someone straight in the face. and like, yeah, bitch, get down. Like, it was weird.
So they have them all laid up in Commissioner Gordon's office.
Which is proof if you know where this is going.
Yeah, because he'd go to jail.
Yeah, he would not be here right now.
So,
and here's where shit gets weird, because before we get to the payoff, which is very obvious, but the one that I want to question is, like, they're like, we don't have a facility that we can deal with this, because the insane asylums are full of people.
And taxpayers won't give us any money.
Yeah, because they haven't opened Arkham, I guess.
Yeah.
Which, I can't remember the name of it, and it's driving me insane now. I've been trying to think about it since we saw this part of the episode, but in the Batman 66 comics, they actually called Arkham something different. It was Arkham, but it was not Arkham Asylum, it was Arkham something. Oh, Arkham Institute.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. They call it Arkham Institute.
So that wasn't open yet.
Because you don't want to call it Asylum, because that's evil. So I guess Arkham Institute wasn't open. So then Batman suggests the Wayne Foundation, that they could bring him there. They have
that the Wayne Foundation give them money or something?
No, he just said that they could help.
Yeah.
What the hell does the Wayne Foundation do?
I don't know.
Because it's obviously generating enough money for Bruce Wayne to continue being a millionaire and living his lavish lifestyle, and also affording Batman. What the hell does this foundation do?
Yeah, I don't know.
I really want to know, because all it seems like they do is charity. You can't get rich doing charity if you're doing it honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And he's Batman, so I'm going to go out on a limb. So what in the blue hell does this damn thing do, man? I need to look this up.
Yeah, because we're never going to find out on the show. They're not going to tell us.
No, they ain't going to tell us shit.
But because of how King Tut became King Tut, he got hit in the head during student riots or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And because of this blow to the head that I figured out, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, they did it. He got, because a blow to the head brought him to King Tut, a blow to the head brought him out of King Tut.
Yep.
Because then he wakes up going, the students don't riot!
Yeah.
Oh, what a marvelous dream I had. And then he realizes it wasn't a dream.
He's like, oh my god, yeah.
And he's just like, oh my. And then that was the end of the episode. That's it.
And here's my question, because we had just assumed that, like a lot of these made-for-TV villains we got here, that he's a one-off and we never see him again. No, he shows up in 8 more episodes.
He shows up in some more episodes, yeah.
So how in the fuck do they explain this? I'm guessing they don't.
Either got hit on the head again.
I hope they do that, because that would actually be funny, but I feel like...
Or he just like, no, I had a taste for crime, and
honestly,
now I like it.
You know what? I don't think they explain it at all. I think he just shows up, and we're just led to believe it's the truth.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was King Tut.
That was. Our description does not do it justice. Seriously, go watch it. Mm-hmm. Like I've said before, I love these episodes. These ridiculous villains like this, where they're just allowed to do whatever the hell they want, phenomenal. You know, Bruce Wayne / Batman believing in a goddamn mummy being alive aside, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
And the whole, like, seriously, you guys haven't figured it out yet?
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne is Batman? Would that change things? In this universe?
World? No.
Like, if they're like, Batman is Bruce Wayne?
No. I don't want to spoil Arkham Knight, but I guess it's been long enough. I guess I can say something. Maybe.
I guess.
Should I?
Spoiler,
if you haven't, just fast forward a couple minutes. That's how they end the series, is they find out that Bruce Wayne's Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of puts an end to Batman. I'm not going to say how or anything like that, because if you somehow ignored the spoiler alert and you went to that, I won't explain more so I don't ruin it for you. But yeah, they explain, like Bruce Wayne's Batman, and then he's got a contingency plan for it, and that's the end of Batman. I don't know why. I mean, I guess to protect the family, question mark?
I guess.
But what family does he have?
But yeah, but that's in that. I'm talking about in this goofy...
In this universe, it doesn't affect a goddamn thing. I really don't think so.
Like, other than Aunt Harriet going, you shouldn't do that, Bruce. You might,
Honestly, I think that might be what finally kills Aunt Harriet, though. Because, I mean, her heart can't take much more of this, I'm guessing. So she finds out that he's Batman. She's probably just like, heart attack, we're done here.
Because, yeah, she'd be thinking about, like, all those times that Batman was in peril, that was you? Oh,
yeah, and then she out. She done. She no longer for this world, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, we won't see.
Well, no, we never see that because,
but...
we would have, over the last, 50 years, probably would have heard about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was, these episodes, definitely scope them out. They are awesome. So that's basically the end.
Next one's going to be in 2 weeks is Bookworm.
Yes.
Which is another one of these.
A one-off villain, definitely one-off, and I believe he's only in this one coming up. I don't remember him in the slightest, but I will say this, as I teased before, I'm going to try and get the comic book I'm about to talk about, because he was invented for the show, but they put him in a comic book, and it sounds really awesome. But I'm getting ahead of myself, because that's next week. So, with that being said, so we'll just get this out of the way, as we do every week, or at least we try to remember. We also do another podcast. So if you like how we ran down this episode, and you happen to like pro wrestling, check us out on
It's a leap.
Yeah, it's a bit of a leap.
But we do, so.
Yeah, we figure somebody else might. We do another show about wrestling each week. We've been doing it for over 3 years at this point. It's called Fedcast. It's on the same feed that you find this. And yeah, we just run down wrestling pretty much the exact same way we do this. So check it out. It's called Fedcast.
So again, 2 weeks, Bookworm.
Yep.
All that good stuff. Hopefully it will be just as crazy as King Tut. I assume it will be, knowing this
I gotta
crazy
assume,
show.
Yeah.
But until then, same bat time.
Same bad channel.